You survived Greece. You survived Egypt. You conquered Persia. Your reward for these legendary feats. Welcome to hell. You are 3,000 miles from your home in Macedonia, standing at what Alexander calls the edge of the world. He promised you a victory lap and unimaginable riches, but the reality of 326 BC is far grimmer. For 60 days, you have endured a non-stop monsoon that has turned the earth into knee-deep soup. Your once shining armor is rusted beyond repair. Your clothes are literally rotting off your body, and your camp is a breeding ground for dysentery and foot rot. Your morale, which stayed high through years of conquest, has finally hit a terminal decline. Now, you stand freezing and starving on the banks of the raging Hydaspes River. On the other side, King Porus waits with an army of nightmares that screams all through the night. You are forced to redefine your concept of a monster. These are not just large animals. They are living wooden castles full of archers, with skin so thick it snaps your spears and tusks that can impale 3 men at once. Alexander's genius plan involves an insane night march. You have to trek 17 miles upstream in the middle of a massive thunderstorm, just so Porus won't hear you coming. There are no bridges. You are forced to cross the rapids by clinging to hay-stuffed animal skins in the pitch black, feeling your heavy armor trying to pull you into the depths. When you finally land, there is a brief glimmer of hope. Porus sends his elite chariots to crush your landing, but the monsoon has turned the ground into a sponge. The chariots sink in the muck, and your cavalry slaughters them. You think for a moment, maybe we survive this today. But then comes the ultimate, unfair fight. Your Sarisa the 20-foot stick that conquered the known world is useless against 200 elephants charging your center line. The invincible phalanx is shattered. Spears snap and shields crumple as men are grabbed by trunks and thrown like rag dolls, while others are trampled into paste on the massive feet. You only win through pure carnage. The order is given. Blind the beasts and hamstring their legs. The terrified, unguided elephants finally turn in a blind panic, trampling everyone in their path, including Porus's own army. Porus eventually surrenders, and Alexander lets him keep his kingdom out of respect. But for you, this victory tastes like defeat. You have lost your friends, your nerve, and your faith in your king. Your morale has hit absolute zero. When Alexander stands before the army and demands you march further east to the Ganges, the men who conquered the world finally find one word: no. After the mud, the river, and the monsters, you simply refuse to take another step. As you begin the 3,000-mile broken walk back to Babylon, you realize the tragic truth. You survived the mutiny and the battle, but the invincible Macedonian army died in the Indian mud.